Basically moving the stable skeleton around in various movements, that basic understanding of biomechanics was around. But the thing is, what complicates this is that in order to perform all of these actual movements with these levers, to move through space, to move an arm, to do anything, to keep ourselves upright in the field of gravity basically while performing movements, you have to maintain a correct, upright, postural supported position. Now, most of us know about the postural muscles that keep us upright, the deeper muscles of the neck, back, spine, legs, the erector spinae, all these things. By contracting these muscles, our head remains upright, our spine is neutral, our body's in an upright position, etc. But how do these postural muscles work? So, pretty simple. Whenever you lift a weight up, the muscles in your forearm, your arm, your shoulder, everything contracts. Moving the levers of their arm, holding the weight, lifting the weight. Even doing it with a lot of force, that's fine. No worries, perfectly acceptable strategy. And this is due to the fact that you're not going to have to hold the weight for a long time. You're probably performing a set number of reps or repetitions, etc. If your arm or your shoulder fatigues, you simply stop the movement, you switch arms, you go to a different movement, whatever it may be. You take a break, but maintaining postural support of the body is very different. So to support the entire body within the gravitational field, muscles have to be able to support the trunk for hours and hours and hours at a time. Even while you're sitting, you're still supporting yourself upright. Now, trying to do this by simply contracting the muscles would, of course, lead to exhaustion and dysfunction and imbalances everywhere. So, where does the tensegrity come into the postural equation? Well, it's basically everything, actually. The answer is that the muscles do not simply contract, but as already previously addressed, they work in a dynamic partnership with the bones. So the muscles on the nape of your neck, for example, they got to maintain support of your head, which would otherwise fall forward. But they don't perform this function simply by contracting and pulling the head back, which would basically cause the head to constantly be pulled back and fixed in place, which obviously would cause imbalances and dysfunction, all these things. So instead, the body's very smart, so well, evolution. The head is weighted in the front, so it exerts an opposing force on the neck muscles, keeping them the proper length. Now the neck muscles can pull on the head, but instead of forcibly contracting and pulling it back, they're simply stretched the appropriate distance between the skull and the